Okay, so this is the beginning of Shaarei Kedushah, Gates of Holiness from Rabbi Chaim Vital. So this is the warning. The Holy Torah, the living words of the living God, commands us. This is in Vayikra 22:32. You shall not desecrate my holy name. And explaining the true unity and path of service of Hashem, blessed is He. This book necessarily and unavoidably makes use of His holy name. It therefore is holy and sacred, and great care should be taken not to desecrate it in any way, shape, or form. Talmud Bavli, Shabbat 159. Now that we have entered the era of the true and complete redemption, it is our mitzvah and obligation to disseminate these teachings, Malachim Aleph 860, so that all the peoples of the earth may know that Hashem, He is God, there is none else. Nevertheless, it behooves us to do so with the utmost reverence and care, to sanctify His great and awesome name. Therefore, wherever His divine names are found in this book, we have placed quotation marks between the letters, thus assuring that they are not the actual divine names themselves. Like, for instance, tonight is the 11th of Shvat, right, 5786. And we're on Wednesday evening. We're going into Thursday morning. Right. In addition, it's assuring that they are not the actual divine names themselves. In addition, it should be noted that the ineffable name of Hashem is not to pronounce whatsoever. This is as stated by the prophet Amos 6:10. Then he shall say, silence, for we must not make mention of the name of Hashem. Rather, one must toil only to know Hashem, and thereby know His name, as stated in Tehillim 91:14. For He has loved me, therefore I shall deliver Him. I will set Him on high because He knows my name. The verse specifies because He knows my name, and not because He says my name, or because He uses my name. As known, the Ten Commandments warns us that the only sin Hashem does not forgive is the sin of bearing His holy name in vain. Shmo 26. Right. It is thus of critical importance that we alert you to this. Therefore, because the focus of this book is solely on the unity and service of Hashem, blessed is He, great care must be taken to treat it with the utmost respect. Be aware that it should not be defaced, destroyed, or taken into any impure place, such as a toilet or a bathroom. If for whatever reason you need to dispose of this book, do not discard it in the trash. Instead, drop it off at your local Orthodox Jewish synagogue, where it can either be enjoyed by someone who appreciates its value, or if it is tattered and worn for much use, will be respectfully disposed of according to the manner prescribed by the Torah law. On the other hand, whosoever studies this work and contemplates its great depth is assured abundant blessing from Hashem. This, as is stated in Talmud Bavli, Bracha 13b. Whosoever lengthens their contemplation of His oneness shall be rewarded with length of days and years. It is our sincere hope and prayer that our humble offering will find favor before Hashem, blessed is He, and that the dissemination of these teachings will be the final act that ushers in the true and complete redemption. May we fully realize the time. As it says in Mishnah Torah, Malachim u'Milchamot 12:5. When there will be neither famine nor war, envy nor competition, for goodness will flow in abundance, and all delights will be as freely available as dust. The occupation of the entire world will be solely to know Hashem. Therefore, the Jews will be great sages who will teach the entire world about Hashem. For all the nations will be thirsty for this knowledge and will greatly desire it, and know the hidden matters, grasping the knowledge of their Creator according to the full extent of human potential. As it says in Yeshaya 11:9 states, the world shall be filled with the knowledge of Hashem as the waters cover the ocean floor. 5th of Av 5782, the translators. Baruch.